vaccine injury story?
I do. Real quick, I probably want to do this with you longer tomorrow morning because my Nana's with my daughter, but I do believe that I was vaccine injured by the HPV vaccine. I was sexually active as a teenager, and the commercials really spoke to me. They drill into you, and as a innocent, uneducated teenager, and it's kind of a long story with custody and everything, but I went ahead in, and my sister went in with me, and I got my first of the 3 shots. After that, I just got sick. I got so sick to the point where I couldn't even function and go to school. I was just so sick. I couldn't stop sleeping, and I was just nauseous, and I'd have to wake up in the middle of the night and drink milk because I was starving, and I was just so malnourished. I developed anorexia after that. Long story short, cut ahead a few months, I went in for the second vaccine shot. After that, I got the biggest tumor on my calf. I can show you the scar, it's pretty gnarly. And I remember going in, and my mom was freaking out because it developed, I think 1 to 2 days after I got the vaccine, the second shot, and it exploded. This big one exploded, and I got one on my neck and 2 on my back. And my mom went in, took me into the doctor, and they said, he walked out of the room, he came back in, I remember it very distinctly, and he goes, we need to get her checked for lymphoma. And my mom had a shit fit. She fell to the ground crying. I'm freaking out. I don't even know what that is. And my mom is just scared to death, and he goes, we need to start her on chemotherapy as soon as possible, and my mom is just freaking out. After that, she decided to just pick me up and take me home and just think about it, which the best thing possible to do at that point. The tumor on my leg just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I couldn't even walk because my entire leg was just numb. It was on my lymph nodes. Everything was just numb, and my back, I was in constant pain. So we did actually have to go back in, and they removed it. And I remember them taking it out, and I asked to see it. And it was the biggest, blackest, gnarliest thing that I've ever seen in my life, and it's one of those things that you look at and you're just scarred. After that, they told her that it was a fatty tumor, and I know for a fact that that could have never been a fatty tumor, because fatty tumors are fatty, you know. They don't have green and black and blood inside that, and thinking back on it now, I am extremely thankful that they didn't take the one out of my spine, because I would have been paralyzed. And they took the one out of my leg, and my mom is just, I'm thankful to Jesus Christ that she just took me out and just said, no, we're done. I'm done with this. We're done with this. It's just, we're done. I never went back to a doctor again. Fast forward a few years, I got pregnant very young. I got married and pregnant in 1 year, very young, and everybody started saying, do the vaccines. And so I started researching. I started getting crazy about it, and I was like eating it up like it was no one's business, and I just wanted more knowledge. I wanted more knowledge, and all these things about the HPV vaccine just kept coming up, and I just started researching it. One day I decided to call the hospital and said, hey, I might have been vaccine injured by the HPV vaccine. A few days later, I kept calling back. Now to this day, I have no record. There's no record of me going in and getting the tumor removed. There's no record of me entering that doctor's office. There's no record. They completely expunged my record because I openly came out and I said, hey, I'm pretty sure that I was vaccine injured. I'd like to figure out more information. All because I had a baby inside me and I wanted to get more information. And it's just crazy to me that the stars aligned, and I was blessed with this, like, there's something creepy and completely stupid going on here, and that's pretty much it. And I've been anti that from then on, and I've only taken my daughter into the doctor once because I thought she had a really bad ear infection. It was just teething, and and I got bombarded with, you need to vaccinate, and never went back. She is 3.5 years old, only been sick 3 times. I, on the other hand, I get sick and I stay sick for weeks. I'm sick. We recently just had a cold in the house, and I am still sick from it. My husband had it for like 3 days, and my daughter had it for about a day. That was it. And so I do believe vaccine injured, and my immune system is completely just gone from that one vaccine. So thank you, and I would like to hug you.
Yes, I want
give you a hug.
I'm so sorry this happened to you.
It opened my eyes, though. Because if I didn't open my eyes, then my daughter. Yeah.
Tell your story and tell the girls around the young.
No,
girls.
I do.
You
My
go to
people.
the colleges.
Yeah, family think I'm crazy.
You don't need to write in this. We've developed a very neat line. We don't need to do that.
We don't need to do
we
that.
We can write anywhere we like.
Okay.
For your number.
And just write my name. Ruschen. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Beautiful lady, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Is that
I love you.
At the rally, yeah?
Yes.
Fantastic. Right.
Early, I'm bringing donuts. They're vegan.
Great.
They'll be vegan.
Okay.
Are you vegan?
I'm gluten free.
Oh, okay, gluten free. Shoot. Okay. But I love you anyways. We're gluten free though too.
Bring your fruit.
I'll bring you fruit. I love you.
Love you too.
Thank you very much.
Come on, Periscope, and come back on again on another phone because
Okay.
my battery's about to die.
Okay. Have a good night.